let it go because there's nothing you can do about it. Once it happened, it happened. You can't change it. So, you gotta just...
Correction upon awareness, absolutely. And don't get me wrong, I will create my own shitstorm and stew in it. Ew. But it also, I know, right? But it's also nice to have people that genuinely care without expectations or doing nice things with that expectation of something in return. No, they actually just care about me and love me and want to see me happy and succeed in life.
And there's people out there that really want that for you. And there's also people that don't.
There sure is.
Remind me, unless you want to talk about it right now, because that was something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
It kind of goes into the God thing too.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, for some reason the other day, I was thinking about our friend Kendra.
Okay.
Kendra F. And how when we were in the recovery center together in treatment, we were talking about all doing this,
right.
Starting a podcast and doing a recovery-based business, helping people with resources and all this stuff. And anyway, so the other day I was thinking about it, I thought, man, I haven't heard how she's doing, but she's doing her thing someplace else right now. And anyway, I was thinking about it. So I called up the place where she's at.
Did you get to talk to her?
No.
Okay.
But I got the address. And this was the 3rd of July. So it was what?
My grandma's birthday.
3
days ago.
Yeah. So your grandma said, what's up?
Shout out to Rosemary for turning 92.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl, I see you. I see you, girl.
Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, sorry about that. But for real, if you like dimples, if you're a chubby chaser, holla at me. Anyway, so I got the address to the place where she's at. It's just jail. Okay, I'm stop saying it now because she's... Okay.
We didn't disclose her last name. It's fine.
Yeah. So, I don't know what it possessed me, but I woke up early that morning, went to work, like an hour early, sat at the computer, and just typed out a letter and just telling her, hey, this is what 217 is doing. Just kind of going through it. Like, I wasn't even the one writing the letter, it feels like. Like, I don't even know what was going on. Like, it's crazy. And then I mailed it, and then I was at work yesterday. And I get a message from Lenny. And he was like, hey, man, Kendra was asking about you. She wants to know if it's okay she writes you. I was like, dude. I was like, God works in some crazy ways, man.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, I just mailed her a letter. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah. And I told him, I was going over the 217.7. He was like, yeah, she was kind of wondering, and he told her that he said, well, no. He's like, Corey's doing the thing. And he's like, I guarantee you, Corey, I'll have a spot for you when you get out. And that's nuts.
Yeah, things like that used to blow my mind, and they still catch me off guard. But my dad used to always tell me coincidence. There is no such thing as coincidence. That coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous, and it's so true. I could go on and on and on about the so-called coincidences that have happened in my life, and they only get better the better my actions are. For sure.
And God's real, I swear. Like, it might not be the God you read about in your book or your Bible, but God is real. And remember that chick that was trying to always have relations with me while we were in treatment?
Yes.
Like, I haven't talked to her in, I don't know, a long time. And the other day, I get that...
Trying?
Huh?
Nothing.
Tried?
Trying? I'm just curious, like how firm are you on that word trying? Never mind. Go ahead.
All right, she did, but I had them same thoughts like about Kendra. I'm like, I got to reach out. Well, the other day I did the same thing, and I was having those like, I got to reach out. I was like, whatever. So like 4 in the morning, I send a text, and it was like, "Hey, just wondered if you got your babies and good luck and whatever." And she wrote me back. She was like, "Well, I'm actually going to court today to see about it." And I was like, "What? That's crazy."
Yeah, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I've seen some posts on Facebook, and I've seen her with her children, and she looks happy, and she's been working the same job. I try to stay connected to as many people as possible. And another thing, a little off topic, again today, I had someone else that I've never met before had gotten my number and reached out to me, wanting help, wanting to know where to begin. I haven't even told you about that yet.
What was your advice? Like, what were they asking for advice?
So
Obviously,
she reached out to me, introduced herself. I introduced myself, made it clear that I was in recovery, that there was zero judgment, and I wanted to let her know first and foremost how proud I was that she took that first step, and started asking questions. And I haven't heard back, so I'm hoping maybe just a nap. Or maybe some cold feet, and then I'll hear from her later. I'm not going to be pushy, though, because what's important is for her to know that it is available, that myself and many others just want to help and see her get better as anybody else that's struggling out there. With that being said, if anybody out there is struggling, our emails are available on our website, 217recovery.com. Feel free to send an email. We do respond.
Mm-hmm. And if you are going away to treatment, before you go, make sure you hit up our shop and buy a bunch of stuff for the rest of the money that you have. 217recovery.com/shop is one way, if you want to.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Plus, they're comfortable, and who doesn't want to be comfortable in treatment?
Mm-hmm. Your girlfriend bought some stuff.
She did.
Yeah. Let me tell you what she bought. Did she tell you what she bought?
I don't think we really went into details about that. For those that are listening, my girlfriend's sitting right by me listening. She's been listening to our podcast at work. This is the first time she has had a chance to sit and listen to it live.
She doesn't look impressed today.
No, I told you what I bought.
Yes, you did.
I was telling you about the hooded sweatshirt.
Oh, it's a thinner material.
Yeah, like the long sleeved. It's not really a sweatshirt. It's more of a long sleeve with a hood. And I liked it because it said women of 217 recovery. Got to represent that feminist side.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's to not having a dong.
Yeah. And how come there's no... Wait, I mean, I'm asking a question only I can answer, so that's kind of silly. I was gonna say, how come there's not men of 217 recovery? That's pretty sexist. But no, I figure, the women, it's pink. It's pretty cool. I like it. And you got a magnet, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And touching on that 217, the men thing, 217 originated in a male's room, so... I mean, you can call it what you want, but... I think that's why you originally put the women on there, so, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like...
Spice things up. Variety is the
you
spice
women
of
were in
life.
that room, too? Well, that one I was talking about earlier, she was in that room, but...
I definitely was not in that room. However, I was in almost every... This is going to sound bad.
It is.
I moved rooms a lot to get away from certain behaviors. Actually, we did these Rehabby Awards, and I did win most beds slept in. That was a thing. I might still have it. We made these beautiful little laminated
yeah.
awards. It was Kendra, myself, and you.
I don't
Kendra
know.
And myself.
I mean, I helped laminate them, but I don't think I did.
Yeah, her and I went balls to the wall. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was. You got to have fun in treatment, too. And if you are thinking about going to treatment, like you said, that woman reached out to you, and it doesn't have to be inpatient, but I would suggest it, though. I know if you've never been, it's scary. You got so many excuses, so many reasons not to go. It's a job, this, that. This is your life we're talking about. And you know what? Even if your job's not understanding, you can get another one, and you're going to be better at whatever you do because you're going to be sober. So just take that and just know that. But if you do inpatient, don't go in with the whole woe is me thing. I know you probably feel like crap. Your family or whoever is probably on your ass and telling you, oh, yeah, you're going to go there and get out and start drinking again. Don't listen to any of that, okay? You got to keep it positive and just have fun when you're in there, you know? Hook up with a bunch of, or no, don't do that. But
Yeah.
I meant, yeah. Don't hook up with a bunch of people. But just have fun, though, for real. And find someone that either works there, someone that's in there that you can be inspired by. Someone who inspires you, something that inspires you. If you can get a little inspiration, maybe read some books while you're in there.
I read 55 books when I was there.
That's all you did.
Yeah. No, not really. I hung out in the beginning, and then I got sad, and I was having a hard time relating to other clients, and I hung out with staff. That was my own thing, though. I had to, get over. I was there 87 days. Another thing, if you are open to going, I can only make this suggestion, but do not get into a rehab romance. Do not get wrapped up in other people. Do not do it for other people or put a time frame on yourself for a job, because I promise you, anything you put before your recovery, you will eventually lose. On top of that, like Corey was saying, that whatever you do afterwards, you're going to do better. You're going to do things, and opportunity is going to come knocking on your door of unimaginable, unworldly things, people, places. It's amazing. Simple things are going to mean that much more to you if you can give humility, an opportunity, and acceptance. And don't get me wrong, acceptance is not there every day. Acceptance isn't there. I lack it every day, I'll just say that. But in those moments of clarity when I can sit back and say, I was having a big baby fit, or I was feeling sorry for myself, but I was feeling, and I allowed myself to feel those feelings. And I had someone there, like I always say, feelings aren't facts, but they deserve validation. And also, though, you need to, once you feel those, move on, not get over it. Don't let people tell you that either. You learn and you teach people how you deserve to and what you will tolerate and how to be treated. And then you figure out how to weed those people out of your life that don't respect that. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm. You have to be around the right people. You really, truly do. Because there's people, and that's what I was telling Kendra in the letter I wrote her. I was like, there's people that say they're trying. It all sounds good. And, maybe they just don't know how, or they're just not ready. But there's people that do it, and there's people that say they're going to do it.
Yeah, this is not something to go through the motions with. This is something, like Corey was saying, this is your life. Mm-hmm. You can get another job. You can get another boyfriend or girlfriend. Mm-hmm. You can get another house, but you only get one chance at life. Mm-hmm. There are 3 things that are certain in life. That's birth, death, and change. And this is your opportunity to make that change so you can live.
There's one more certain thing in there. That when I was born, I was going to get some booty.
Boom.
And of course, booty is what pirates refer to as money. I was going to get that money.
Oh.
Son.
Gotcha. And instead he got the poop deck.
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh,
Those
okay.
balls.
Okay.
Chocolate balls I got. Woo! I don't think Denise listens, so if she does, she'll be like, oh my God.
D nice.
Mm-hmm, D nice.
Yeah.
I think her husband would like that too much.
Oh man, what's his name? Aaron?
Something like that.
That's Aaron.
No, I don't know what his name is. He's a dude though. He's a nice guy, I guess. But it was way before she was married. Yeah, well,
progress, not perfection.
Yep. Keep your circle of friends tight, and if you need to tighten it up, do it. Don't feel bad. They're going to try to be hating and bring you down. Recently, I had to tighten up my circle.
And they're not your friends.
No, and there was one thing, it's like, I don't care. If that's what he's going through and that's how he's dealing with it, then that's him. I'm going to do it my way, and I just close the circle. And I don't feel bad. People tell me I should, but that's their opinion, and they're welcome to have whatever opinion they want.
That's right. The best thing we can do is just not judge them and keep it moving.
Yeah. I mean, don't think that I haven't thought about this person or the